Oi, pessoas da internet! Hoje tem história aqui no canal, e essa história fala sobre aprender a lidar com perdas. Eu leio a história em inglês bem pausadamente para que todos possam entender e repetir comigo, e praticamos algumas palavras específicas durante a história para que você possa memorizar e aprender novas palavras em inglês. Então aproveite para soltar a voz e praticar seu inglês comigo. Respire fundo e se prepare porque chegou a hora da história. Life goes on. David had a best friend named Tom. They had been inseparable since childhood, and they did everything together. Pratique as palavras had been and childhood. They went to school together, played sports together, and even started their own business together. Pratique a palavra business. One day, Tom was driving home from a business meeting when he was hit by a drunk driver. Pratique as palavras driving and meeting. He was killed instantly, and David was devastated. Pratique a palavra devastated. He couldn't believe that his best friend was gone, and he didn't know how to cope with the loss. Pratique a palavra loss. For weeks, David was in a fog of grief. He couldn't eat or sleep, and he didn't want to see anyone or do anything. Pratique as palavras anyone and anything. He felt like his world had come crashing down around him, and he didn't know how to pick up the pieces. Pratique as palavras crashing down. But slowly, David started to realize that he had to learn how to deal with the loss of his friend. Pratique as palavras learn and deal. He knew that Tom would have wanted him to keep going and to find happiness in life, even without him. Pratique as palavras keep going and happiness. David started to see a therapist, and he joined a grief support group. Pratique as palavras therapist and grief. He talked to other people who had lost loved ones, and he learned how to express his feelings of sadness and anger. Pratique a palavra feelings. David also started to honor Tom's memory in small ways. He visited his grave often, and he set up a scholarship found in his name. He even wrote a letter to Tom, telling him how much he missed him and how grateful he was for their friendship. Pratique as palavras missed and friendship. Agora é hora de se inscrever no canal para ver mais histórias e aprender ainda mais inglês. As time passed, David started to feel a sense of peace. Pratique a palavra peace. He knew that he would never forget his friend, but he also knew that he had to move forward with his own life. Pratique as palavras move forward. He started to focus on his business and his relationships with his family and friends. Eventually, David realized that he had grown from his experience of loss. Pratique a palavra eventually. He had learned how to deal with his emotions and how to find meaning in life even when things felt difficult. And he knew that Tom would be proud of him for that. Pratique as palavras meaning and proud. David's story shows us that even in the darkest of times, there is hope for healing and growth. Pratique as palavras darkest and healing. It may take time and effort, but with the right support and mindset, we can learn to deal with our grief and find a way to move forward. Pratique as palavras effort and mindset. And we can honor the memory of our loved ones by living our lives the best way possible. Pratique a palavra memory. E essa é a história de David. É bom saber enfrentar a realidade da melhor maneira possível. Lembrando que perdas acontecem, derrotas, tristezas, mas o que tem que prevalecer é a nossa vontade de fazer a vida ser boa e aproveitar o que temos de bom, valorizando boas memórias, o que temos de bom hoje e trabalhando para ter um futuro que nos faça ser gratos pelo que fizemos no passado. Se dê uma chance de aprender e pratique em voz alta, sem medo, sem vergonha e aceitando que errar e ter alguma dificuldade é normal no começo e que a prática leva à perfeição. Agora deixe seu like para que ainda mais pessoas aprendam inglês de maneira simples. Para quem gosta de histórias, eu vou deixar uma história para você ir lá ver, e para quem quer aumentar o vocabulário em inglês, tem a aula 1 do inglês básico aqui. Vai lá ver e praticar ainda mais o seu inglês. Eu espero que vocês tenham gostado e aprendido. Até o próximo vídeo. Beijinhos!